Hey, what up, nerds? Hello, hello, hello. Happy Saturday.
It is Saturday.
It is Saturday.
Here we are. The weekend. Hope everyone's having a good day.
Time for some game dev. What are we gonna cook up today, Selene?
We are carrying on.
We're keeping calm.
We're
carrying
calm.
on.
We're carrying on.
Nice.
We are doing upgrade Cardingus.
Did you want to try the boomerang spray slightly different, or do you just want to roll with what you have? I do think it looks cool as is, so if you had a different idea, I don't really mind.
I just want to keep it simple.
Yeah, works for me. Could you bring back the background, like in full color? Oh. I guess you're following your existing palette, but I feel like the body of it maybe it's a little too dark, like in contrast to the blue. I wonder what it would look like if the color of the body was the color of your outer highlight, so it was bright instead of dark.
It would all be way too overexposed.
It'd be too light.
The only other color that it could be to fit the palette would be that neon green.
Right. Yeah, which doesn't work, right?
Let's see, like a light color doesn't work.
Okay. Okay, so that's fine. We just roll as is. And then on the
edges could...
no, I think what you have works. I just felt like the body maybe was a little dark, but it's fine. And then on the droplets, I wonder if we could adjust them slightly, or maybe add like a semi-translucent trail similar to what we did with the double dart, where it reinforces the spinning a little bit more. I don't know if the spinning motion is being quite captured, or it just looks static. I don't know if that's like slightly repositioning the droplets or giving them a trail. I guess if you did a trail, which would be kind of circular, it might help.
When you mean a trail, like what? At the moment, it's not set up in a way that I can edit that, fortunately. But I can. You mean like this?
Yeah. And then it would just be like very faint, right?
I don't like introducing this kind of stuff, if I'm honest with you.
Okay.
I don't like that.
But do you get what I'm saying? Like that spinning motion isn't necessarily coming through.
I'd rather do something like this.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I like that. So that way it's still like full opaque, right?
Yeah, this style doesn't work with transparency very well.
Wait, something's wrong there.
Where?
Your lines are... Shouldn't they all be on the same side of the paddle? The one in the front has to be on the right side, not the left side.
I see you. Hello, hello. Welcome.
Hello. Hey, Jeff. How's it going, nerds?
Yeah.
I like that. I feel like it definitely works better. It almost looks like a color smear, right?
Yeah.
So the two that you have on the right
This
are
is-
going off of the metal, which I think makes sense. Yeah. Hadukanen, hello, hello. Happy Saturday. Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
Make candy out of stream nerds. Wait, what? Huh?
Excuse me? What's happening? We are not a food. We're
We're
not
being turned into consumables.
We're not a food group. Last time I checked, anyway.
Sweet stream nerds. How you nerds doing? I hope you're having a nice weekend. This morning I did a teeny bit of game dev and I played some video games. I'm currently trying out Pathogenic. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. It's a new roguelike.
Thank you for
And
that part, Jeff.
it is incredibly juicy. Temptig, how's it going?
Hello, welcome.
We are not a food group. We are, however, a fart group.
Indeed.
This one. It is very, very juicy. The animations, the sounds are like dialed up to 11. It's insanely satisfying to fire, like 20 projectiles. It's mega juiced. I'm definitely digging it.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you, James. Do recommend if you like these room-based action roguelikes.
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
touch the cuckoo toe beans. That's illegal. So cute and she's stretchy.
It's definitely very bullet helly. With the heli. With the bullet heli. But yeah, I recommend it for sure. I'm getting some good inspiration from it.
How does your Steam store show estimated net revenue? I think it's like a
Yes.
browser plugin.
That is a Chrome plugin called Steam Revenue Calculator. It is...
It's not accurate.
It's wildly inaccurate, but I don't know. Game looks like Space Scavengers 2. Yeah, very similar game. Very, very... Well, yeah. I would say they're in the exact same type of game. Because you have, like, level-based combat. It's a roguelike. You're picking from upgrades and all that good stuff. And it actually even has a little bit of the ship building.
Thank you for the fart.
Where you have... You're like a virus. Or a bacteria or whatever. I don't know the correct terminology here. But you can see there's different slots where you can plug in your weapons and your modules and stuff. So, if anything, Red Cabin needs to bundle with this game. They are perfect for each other. They should totally do a bundle. They're also equally as juiced. So, match made in heaven.
Looks fun.
For anyone interested, here you go. And it's actually really funny because the way that the runs are set up, if I go to the trailer here. So you're this disease, this virus or whatever. The hell is happening?
You got caught. She got caught on my bracelet.
I swear I saw it somewhere. The way that the roguelike run is set up, you start at the foot, and then the run progression is you going up the human body. So you start at the foot, then you go to the intestines, then you go to the stomach, then you go to the lungs. Oh yeah, here you go. So you see this path is like you as the disease going up the body. It's really good. Well themed. Spore X Space Scavenger. That's a great description, for sure. Nice, that looks great. Ship it. Ship it.
Yeah, I can do that after, but I wanted us to get drawing some basic common
let's see.
to Bob. Thank you.
So we're doing common.
Yeah.
Hope you're having a good Saturday, Bob. Here's kind of a simple one. Treasure trove. Loot containers give 1 extra item.
Okay.
Happy birthday. Okay, so there's 2 that I have here. We could obviously rename them. We could theme them better. But the way it works right now is the first one, common, launch 3 cure rockets when you open a container. That's called gift box. And then the upgrade from that is opening containers will now launch 6 cure rockets, which is called happy birthday.
Okay.
We could obviously rejig these. Or give them a better name, of course.
Yeah, the idea that I had for that was like kind of, yeah, Jack in the Box thing with like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that works. That'd be cool.
Kind of like a toy, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be fun. I like that. Let's do it. I like it. Just for some other ideas, like I said, there's the spread ones. One is the infectious treatment, which is when you hit a zombie, there's a chance that they spread the cure. Infectious treatment is the current name. And then we have the chance to spread on cure, which at the moment is called Gesundheit. Whether we want to keep that name as well, I don't know.
I think I would love to have a table spreadsheet, a table in Hero with the description.
Yeah.
Also, so we can start just ticking off what we've done.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I think it'll get chaotic for me not knowing.
Yeah. Love this plugin. Oh yeah, it's so useful.
Hello, Granger. Welcome.
I can actually export as a spreadsheet, so maybe.
Granger danger.
Hey Granger, thank you so much for the Prime. 23 months. Damn.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Won't you have issues with translations, with descriptions in the resource like this? Yeah. I need to do a localization pass to actually move these into a sheet or something. Yeah. This will certainly not work.
Well, excuse me.
This works. It sure does.
That fart was so crazy. It crashed my stream. I had to I got that something went wrong. And I had to
Thank you for the biddies, Granger. We have cardio, which is extra speed. We have
some stink.
Oh, that's all the comments. I need more comments actually in the game. Not just art, I just need it. There's improved concoction, which is increased cure potency from all sources. Need a better way of looking at these. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the box.
You can stick with that one? Okay. Oh. Stink. How goes the Devon? Good. One day at a time. Just starting today. Yesterday, I added the ability to clear rubble in the lab. So when you start out, you're like locked. You can't go to other areas, right? If I just build this up real quick. And then I give myself this, so you can't go through unless you progress the game a little bit. And then you can clear the rubble and access the rest of the lab, so you can keep building up stuff. Out of that, and then this morning I made the doors work, so they're open when the rubble is there, and then when the rubble goes away, they can now close and work like the normal doors. So today, I need to add a UI to that. So if I'm here right now, it's just this random interactable thing. I'm going to make it so that you click it. It's going to open one of these panels. Balls the Kobold. Hello, hello. Happy Saturday. Hope you had an awesome stream.
What's up?
How's it going? What were you up to?
Doop, doop. How goes the Devon? How goes it? What would you say? Good? You feeling confident? You're not feeling confident?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
I thought you were talking to Smalls.
No, I'm talking to you.
I haven't done nothing. How goes the Devon? I was answering that. Working on our GMTK Game Jam submission, taking a break from the full-time indie grind to do shorter indie game grind. Very nice. Very nice.
Can't wait till we can do that.
I hope you're having a great time with the jam. Me and Selene were talking about that today, even. We've been working on this project for so long that we're dying to not be working on anything, you know, just doing random game jams and prototypes and no stakes projects sound fantastic at the moment. Hope you're having a good time. What's the
Oh my god, that was your monitor?
my monitor exploded. What's the theme for the GMTK this time around? I've been getting the itch to do a jam as well. Time has been the enemy of late, though. Yeah. Sometimes it's tough. I always feel like it's cyclical, right? You go through moments where you can't find the time to do anything you want, and then you find the time. Eventually.
Eventually. It finds you.
Okay, so I need to make a screen. It'll have the required resources to clear the rubble. The button will say something like clear rubble or something. And then up here, it will say what you're getting access to. So if I went and opened it here, it would say at the top, like, tech room. All right. Let's see. How am I going to do this? I was getting coffee. Cobalt Raid. Hello, hello, Grain. Happy Saturday. Bear like line, good to see you. Hello, hello. Hope you've been doing good.
How's it going, guys?
Lab upgrade screen. So this is what I need. We have this.
Ooh, got back from speaking at GodotCon and started production on game number 3.
Nice.
Big stuff.
What do you have a plan? What's the new game? If you want to share, of course. If it's top secret, don't worry about it.
Whoa.
I have the prototype. Nice. Yeah, I'd love to check it out. Absolutely. We don't have links in chat, so if you want to ping it to me like on a DM or share it on our Discord if you're in there, feel free to do that. Liking this UI? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I need to do some more UI today.
Okay, quick question.
Yeah.
Do we like the idea of like a bow at the front of the box? Like it was a gift. Eddie.
Yeah.
And want the rockets to look like toy rockets or more like the actual?
In my head, they would just look the same, like you did the other art.
Yeah.
But either way. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The only thing I wasn't sure of is the confetti.
Maybe it makes it too busy, especially because it's a common. Maybe we reserve that for the upgrade. Yeah. Threw it in share your projects. Nice. Froginko. Frog Pachinko.
Good morning, David. What's up?
Oh my god.
See, I love the idea of these games. I love it. And you got frogs, like so much cool.
Got a shop. Which I guess you're buying either the things that the ball hits, I guess. And then it looks like a Balatro setup. You have a score to beat. Is that right?
It's got a web build. The screenshots are about a month old.
Okay.
So it's got some updated stuff.
I won't play right now, but I'm going to bookmark it and definitely check it out. Thanks for sharing. Oh, you're dropping bugs. Nice. That's a cute theming for sure.
I'm going to do a hard push.
Also, let me share it in chat.
I'm gonna do a hard push to get you convinced to make my cryptid themed game one way or another.
I already said we should prototype it. What more do you want from me?
To be convinced, to be like,
I don't know what it
hell
is.
Yeah.
Selene.
Like, hell yeah.
I need more than a concept to be convinced.
It's more than a god. Yeah, Jimothy! See, Jimothy. This is what I was telling you about today. Google it.
The raccoon.
Give it a Google.
Oh wait, I have seen this. No, I've seen this. I've seen this.
You just didn't associate the name.
No. It looks like a raccoon baboon.
Oh snap! Yeah, you're gonna try to make a Steam page for the fest.
Right. Nice.
Amazing.
Okay, so I have a slide-in screen. Slide-in screen has content. Okay, make a folder, lab rubble screen. This will need a new scene, which will be a canvas layer, I guess. It'll be called lab rubble screen.
Rubble double.
And then this will have a slide in screen, which, and we do editable children, overlay assign. What is that for? Oh, this is an overlay.
I will be right back.
Okay, let me do... How do I... How do I do this? Can I change type to overlay? I guess so. It will not pause. It will stop player movement. Then we have content, which has a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna copy paste this, see what happens. I think we want to do that. A title. We need the resources at the bottom. And the build button. Yeah. He's terribly animated and I love it. Is it like just in one of the maps they just chillin', or can you surf as Jimothy? That would be wild if you can do that. He's a playable character. That's incredible. Okay, so we have title. We don't need that. We do need this. Okay. I don't think there will be resources, so we can remove that, but we do need the power tier. If I add that, add it here, that's the power tier. Our label, our cost, sure. And then we can call this the clear button. For now, we can make it say clear rubble. Sure. Then we have this thing. Don't know what I'm gonna put in there, however. So for now, I'm going to make a control, then layout, container sizing, fill. And we're going to put something in here. We'll have to figure it out, but do that.
What you going to put there? Something?
So we talk about like some art or some upgrades or something related to the thing that you're getting access to. Like showing the player why they want to clear the rubble, essentially.
A little image, and then underneath some bullet point. Yeah, so access this station.
Yeah, yeah. Bear was saying that the Jimothy is like a playable character with all sorts of animations and everything.
The internet has fallen in love with the Jimothy.
Okay, so this would be driven by the rubble component, which has the requirements themselves. So it would be on interaction, it will open the screen and figure out all that stuff. So generator screen, no, rubbles. We want to extend script. Correct. Extends overlay. Correct. And we want basically to copy over a bunch of things. So rubble component. Hey Maxwell, happy Saturday. How goes it?
Welcome.
We're gonna need these three things, I guess, unless I pass in. I could actually pass in. I wonder if this will create a circular dependency or not. Let's find out.
Uh-oh. That sounds dangerous.
Yeah, that would immediately crash Godot. Super fun. So, I guess on ready, we need to do a bunch of things, but overlay also has ready, so we need to make sure we call super. And then we need to requirements setup. Okay, and then this will say I always forget, how do you do a region? If I do requirements and then I highlight this and do Alt R. Okay, that's not what I want. I want to highlight what I want to region, then Alt R, and then I type requirements. Cool. This will need the special nerd list, and then the power cost. What was that? Up node path. Oh, interesting. They added a little helper. That's cool. So we're gonna do special nerd list. got... I forget what this does. Setup. This is in mode requirement. Setup requirement items. Is that what I want? I guess so. Setup requirement items, and then rubble requirement, and then power cost label text equals str clearable rubble. Oh. Okay.
Yes. Work smarter, not harder. You know?
You're bringing in the rockets.
Yeah, and these have no breakouts. So I
yeah,
need to
because it's common, yeah.
I want to size them so that they fit. And I can... Hey.
So we have the scene, and instead of doing all of this, we would simply do var screen instance of type lab rubble screen equals this instantiate, then screen instance happening lab rubble screen could not find. Oh, class name is what I want. And then I'm going to try this. And hopefully that doesn't create a circular dependency and explode everything. Add child. Green infant. Is that what I want? We'll find out. We will find out. Let's test if it's even opening at all. Okay, it opened. It didn't animate, which is interesting. It set up the requirements correctly. Cool. We need a title. So why did it not animate in? I guess we need to do it manually. So slide in screen, we import that. And then on ready, we do reveal. We also need a title. Export var title string. And then over here, you could say tech room. Title label. Text equals title. Okay. We also need the clear button. Let's do clear button setup. I don't know exactly what this will mean, but so clear button rest connect on press. And for now, let's just do slide in screen and seal.
Don't feel.
Don't let it show. And then we can do await, slide in screen, concealed, queue free.
One of these days I'm gonna say that and you're gonna type it in.
Oh, let's test. We open it. Okay, it did animate in, but there was some weirdness, wasn't it? And I can't actually close it. Interesting. Why not? It's handling it manually.
Green Giddy, hello. I like the squishy button sound. It is a good sound. I like it when you hold it and it goes I can't
like
do
this, like this.
Yes, that. Oh, yeah. That's my favorite. Yes. It like scratches my brain.
Wait, what am I doing? We want this for now. And then I guess in here we can do slide in screen concealed, connect on concealed. And then instead of doing this, we just do on concealed.
I'm coding stuff in my game jam entry that I'm sure already exists, but I need the practice. It's always good to try to do it yourself, you know, because especially if it's something you can find a tutorial for, you know, later, if you really can't figure it out, it's still better for you to try to figure it on your own.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely like coding something first myself. Even knowing that I might replace it with a plugin or something, I like to do it myself first just to really understand what is it that I need. And sometimes, you know, you'll just learn some stuff along the way and then replace it. That's fine. Now you understand the plugin better. But then other times you'll find that your implementation is sufficient. Like, you didn't need all the bells and whistles of a existing implementation. I don't know, like a dialogue system that can do branching trees and stuff, but actually all you needed was a sequence of strings to be presented, you know? You might find that you don't need the existing stuff. What? I still can't close it. Why not? Is it not triggering this? Interesting. The pause menu is taking precedence. So the pause menu is catching the input instead of this catching the input first.
The pause menu is running your life.
It has.
Hello, hello.
I like coding my own everything. It's a real problem. I really want to understand. And yeah, that's what happened with the dialogue here too. All the tutorials were talking about JSONs, and I was like, array strings. Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes the tutorials try too hard, you know?
There's definitely drawbacks to using something that someone else has made, right? I'm sure most developers know this, but you're gonna have to learn this tool that you didn't make, and then you're gonna are gonna be locked into that tool, and then maybe you'll have some specific feature like unique to your game that you need to implement, and now you'd have to modify someone else's code. You know, depending on what it is, could give you a lot of headaches in the future, so you have to be careful.
We don't like headaches.
We do not.
Boo, headaches.
I don't know how to make this catch the input first. I don't know. I don't understand how that works. What triggers the pause menu even? I forget where the pause menu is triggered. Is it here? Do I have a pause function? Or maybe it's the overlay manager. No. Pause screen. Pausable component. What the heck is even that? Show pause screen. What?
Huh?
Is it... Oh, it just lives there. Right. So it's just on the tree there. Pausable component. And this looks at the unhandled input. And it's catching it first. I don't think I can control what catches unhandled inputs first. So my implementation, I guess, is just wrong. Should this not be unhandled input? Is it... I want input, actually, for this. The way that I understand it, unhandled inputs, it's like, if nothing else used that event, then that will catch it at the end. Right? But if it's something that you're expecting on a particular event, no.
No.
I mean, it triggered it there. But... still trigger. Maybe I still want to do this. Not entirely sure. So open it, close it. Okay. Okay. I think this works. Fine. Let me go in here. Rubble component, interactable.
Rubble.
Interaction. Duration 0.
Oh no.
You okay there?
I slashed one of my things, one of my rockets. Poor things.
Okay. I think I want to do this as well. So pausable, no. Lab rubble. Do this. Hopefully that stops the weird flash from happening. Can still pause. Go in here. I open this. I can't move. And I can close that. I still need to hook the close button, which we will change at some point, but close button, pressed, connect, on close button, press, just want light and screen conceal. Okay. Cool. Now we need to make the button actually do the thing it needs to do. So go back to the rubble. We were doing this. The can't afford, blah, blah, blah. We're going to copy this and move it here. So on pressed, we're going to do if can't afford return, which is also a thing that I need to move. Requirement update. Sure. That. This will also.
Sash, hello, welcome.
Hello. Requirement update. And let's do var special nerds. Var generator level. Okay, you want to. I guess I could do this, right? Yeah, that would work. Does make sense. Sure. Special nerds. Generator level. Special nerds. Generator level. Okay. Then this doesn't need to exist anymore, which means this doesn't need to exist anymore. This doesn't need to exist anymore. Cool. So if can't afford, don't do anything. If can afford, we're going to remove and add that and close it. Over here, that works. Okay. Let's test it. I open it, I can close it, open it. If I do this, nothing happens. If I give myself the required materials, though.
Bing, bum, bum.
I open this. I can afford it. I click it. Oh, the generator still needs to be level 2. Okay. Screen went away, but it didn't animate away because I hid the rubble, which is a problem. We're definitely going to have an animation for clearing the rubble, right? We could do, because we use special nerds, maybe the special nerds like go to it and have some sort of animation.
Yeah.
Maybe with like mechanical drills or something. I don't know what they would be doing necessarily. And then the rubble could just like animate down with particles. I feel like that's maybe common implementation. So say this is the rubble. There'll be a bunch of scrap particles popping out.
Yeah.
And then a rubble sound. And then it'll like fade into the ground, kind of masked by the particles.
Yeah.
And have like a shake or something.
Yeah. One of the nerds can come with like with a flame torch and then flame it all the way, incinerate it all the way.
Yeah, torch, like a jackhammer.
Yeah. A UFO comes in, takes it, beams it away.
Oh my god.
Have fun with it.
Okay, let me restart again. Okay, so another thing we want is if you don't meet the requirements, the button should be disabled.
That's tough.
What? Why are you trolling me today? Stop.
It's the caffeine. Sorry.
So
Stop.
we can do if and afford. We do clear button enable, else clear button disable.
Wow.
It's disabled. Can't click it. I can give myself the resources. Still disabled because I don't have the power tier required. So I will get that. And it needs to be level 2. Now that I have both things, I can't click it. And it pops out. Sweet. Okay. Guess we could work on the animation itself. At the moment, when we call clear, it immediately queue frees the component. So we don't want to do that. We want to trigger the clear animation. And then and we want to do some fun stuff. I'll do export var rubble visuals. This will be a node 3D. So in this example, we just give it this. Now we have access to that. We want an animation. That's not gonna work. That is not going to work. Maybe we use a tween instead of an animation player. But that's going to be harder to test it. Ah. Maybe I make maybe I want to make some dedicated scenes for this. That makes more sense. Let's start simple. Always better to do that. So we'll use a tween for now. Yeah. We're gonna need some particles though. So let's play with some particles. GPU particles. Let's have some scrap particles.
Scrap.
Process material, particle process material, draw passes. We're gonna use a scrap. Oh, that's a scene. No. Huh? What am I looking for? Like a... They're not called scrap. Scrap metal. Scrap pipe. GLB. I can't use a GLB as a draw, as a particle mesh.
Hey, sorry I couldn't say hello earlier. Started cooking after typing my first message. Hope you two are having a good weekend so far. No worries, Taz. What you cooking? Hope it's good. Hope it's tasty.
We're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Hope you're having a good one too. I want to use this thing, but I don't have the mesh itself. I would need to extract the mesh. To access that.
Eggs over easy. Ooh, eggs. Love some eggs.
Nice. I can only use OBJs. Yeah, because this is a scene. It's not a mesh.
I mean, I can save out OBJs for you.
Does an OBJ have a material, like a texture and stuff?
It does. It's the same. It's the same, but it's just a different format.
I'm gonna say it's fine. Like, it's not worth that trouble.
Like, I save out OBJs. Technically, I have the OBJ files because I save those first to texture and Procreate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's a scene. change the material on. Oh, I did. It's right there. If I copy paste this real quick, then I make it local. Then I look at this. We have a mesh which has that material. If I do make unique and then I save as, we can go levels, objects, scrap, and then I could do scrap pipe mesh. Let's say save. Okay, and then now if I go in here, I have access to that, and now we have pipes being pooped out. Nice.
Okay, here's the base of the card without the...
Nice.
Fun, right?
Yeah, love it.
Need to tidy up the line work a bit and then maybe add the bow. I'm not sure if we add the bow at the front box.
Definitely needs something, right? But
Yeah.
maybe just shading is fine. Again, it's a common. It should be simple looking.
Yeah.
Or a pattern or something like stripes.
Yeah, maybe stripes.
Yeah.
Like, is enough.
Yeah.
Looking good, thank you.
All right.
You know, little by little,
On.
gotta whittle down the tremendous list of upgrade art. It's gonna feel so good to play the game once we have card art for everything. It's almost going to feel strange, right? Not seeing the placeholder.
Yeah.
I feel like we gotta use that for like one of the cards has to be that. A little construction dock.
Want to shoot these things upward.
What is your opinion?
Using it for something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we'll find something that fits.
Do you think that would work?
Huh?
Do you think that would be good to use it?
The placeholder art.
Yeah.
With the dock.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks cool. We themed around planning or something like that.
Hmm.
Okay, we have pipes. They're flying. We want to make them rotate. We want the angle here to be random as well, but needs to be 3D. Rotation min, rotation max. I've never used this before, so let's just... Nothing is happening. Great. Love it. What? Maybe we need some flags here. Rotate. Nope. Align. I mean...
What's happening there?
I don't think that's what I want.
You're just yeeting pipes all over the place.
I think that's what I want. Why are they not rotating? Because I'm randomizing the rotation angle, allegedly. Oh, I just needed it to be way bigger.
I feel like you've had this before. And we said, like, when in doubt, just make the number huge.
Yeah. Because this is in degrees, not radians.
Hey, Cooks. Oh, baby, no.
So I guess we want to... Let's do, like, 180. And now we have true randomization. Okay. Then let's animate scale over time. We're gonna randomize it. Probably want them to be smaller as well. So we could do something like this. And then scale over time. We'll make a new curve. And then they just disappear like that. And we would like them to rotate.
Ow! Don't bite me.
Radial acceleration?
Back to your spot.
No, that is not what we want. We want angular velocity. Question mark. That is not doing anything. Radial. Nope, definitely not. Rotation velocity 3D. Yeah. That looks right. Can we see it in here? We can. And it is... Okay, so it's extremely tiny. Need to fix that. I should probably even take this temporarily into this scene. Yeah, so I can use it as reference. That makes sense. We'll just keep that there for now. And let's fix this up. Scale. Something like that. Cool. We want the velocity more aggressive. Yup. Okay. Beautiful. Maybe even a bit more. But it's pretty wacky. Okay. Now we're going to duplicate scrap particles 2. But we're going to change the draw pass to be something else. So we're going to bring in what is it? Scrap metal 2. Scrap metal 2. I don't think that's what I want. I want this. And then we're gonna make local. We're going to make unique. We're going to save as and say scrap plate. mesh. And we're going to delete this. And then in here, we'll do quick load. Boom. Process material, make unique. Scale. It needs to be way smaller, looks like. Like that. Okay. And I guess we need like dust particles. I could use a 2D animation for that. I could do more like Go-Go Town clouds. Like those white clouds. We could try that. But I would probably need... I guess it would be like a sphere with a deformation shader. Would probably do the job. We could start with a sphere and then go from there, I suppose. So we do a new material. I mean, I don't think I have a shader that would help me here. I can look. Gloop shader. What is a gloop shader? I forget.
You know, gloop.
A gloop. And I can try. New shader material. Gloop it up. Shader parameters. Smoothness. Gradient. Brightness. What the heck is that?
Are you using the gloop thing for like the sneezer or Nick or something like that?
No. It's probably some particle somewhere. Let me do this. Add a mesh instance in here. We add a sphere. Let's give it a gloop. So we can see it in real time. So what's happening here? We have smoothness. Oh. What the heck? Surface distance.
Oh, is that for the UI, like on the card selection, the lava lamp light?
Oh. You animated that, right?
Is it in the jars?
Maybe.
That's what's in the jars in the cure machine.
It might be. It might be. Oh, yeah. I think it is. It is. Okay, we don't want that.
Mystery solved.
Go away. I want you. Okay, let's do just a normal material for now. We'll make it white, shaded. I don't know. particle material. We want it to just kind of appear and disappear. So spawn position box. Gravity. What's that? Animated accelerations, gravity, none. I don't know. Let's make the box bigger. 222. No. Maybe 221. Something like that. We'll need a lot more. Let's do like 20. Might even need more, but display scale curve. It scales up from 0 and then scales down. Yeah.
Steph, welcome. Thank you for the toot.
How's it going, Steph?
We're having a good Saturday. Nerds podcast while I drive home. Let's go.
Drive safe.
Drive safely, exactly.
Okay. We need to randomize the scale a bit as well. So let's do 1.3.
Out of cat food and the store's closed. Oh no.
You have any like canned tuna or something as an emergency?
Emergency tuna. Of course, currently parked. Good.
That's good. Let me search on Godot shaders here. Godot shaders. Godot shaders. Wants me to allow ads. Not that I block ads, of course. I would never do that.
What's that animation that you're working on?
So we have
the lab is falling apart. There's a tornado in the lab. Watch out.
We have these like piles of rubble that will separate out rooms. So you need to clear the rubble in order to access the next room. So I'm making an animation for clearing the rubble. I'll remove this for now because I'm scared. It didn't like it when I had the same thing twice. Okay. Go shaders. I'm looking for... First of all, is there like a cloud? I don't really want a sky cloud though. I want like a dust.
Also, no worries
particle.
on drive a Volvo from the 80s. Safe driving is a must. This thing has no safety feature. Oh, well, that definitely puts us more at ease. I mean, we both don't drive, so we can't give you any advice on that. Trust. We trust that you you know what you're doing. Yeah, you're adding a little bit of juice to it. Wow, look at that toe fungus ad.
That is lovely. I really like that I enabled ads. This is fantastic.
Gotta get the funk.
Honestly, all I need is like to deform a sphere.
Oh wow.
To make a wobbly sphere. I'm assuming that's a really simple shader. Problem is I know nothing about shaders. I could AI it probably.
Ooh, don't do it. I believe in you. Try.
What?
Try to learn shaders.
Oh my god. Fine. Here's the next 4 hours of my life.
Oh my gosh, Cooks. Baby, don't. It's not even 5. It's not 5. You can get food at 5.
Shaders 3D. I want to make a dust cloud shader. Create. Okay. Let's make a new mesh instance here. We'll catch you later, Steph. Mesh. I'm going to give it a shader material with the dust cloud shader. Now what I want is to read a noise value, have a noise texture, and then warp the sphere based on the noise. Very simple. I'm assuming incredibly simple. So Godot shader change height based on, I don't know.
Isn't it strange that programmers don't know how to make shaders using code? I'm the same. We gotta do better.
Yeah, I mean, it's been on my list to do a deep dive into shaders. I just never done it. You know, it's just another programming language like any other. You just need to understand how things work, and I just don't. Do not.
I don't.
So we need a shader parameter or whatever, like a noise texture first. Which is a uniform. That's what you pass in. So Godot shader texture uniform. Know how to do anything. Godot shader noise.
Falnix, hello there. Good morning. How's it going, you two?
Hello.
Pretty good. Taking a little handbrake. Been drawing this lovely card illustration here. Yeah, I think I'm done with it. I think I can move on to the next. And on the other side, there's some shader things happening.
Sampler 2D. Uniform.
It looks really good. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Let me make it bigger for you.
He does that when he doesn't want us to see his code. He's hiding.
You look at my screen 99% of the time. I don't know what your problem is.
Just joking. Yeah, so this is like a card upgrade for whenever you open a container. It will launch 3 bottle rockets. And I just thought the like kind of Jack in a Box like spring-loaded visual was charming.
Ooh, yeah, I like the stripes. Very nice.
Gift box, are we calling it?
Yep. And if you wanted to do the next one, which would be happy birthday, it could be the same thing, but with the bow, the confetti, and maybe like 2 more rockets coming out of it if you wanted to. Like behind those, like kind of in the background or something.
Yeah, I think
or just in the air.
Yeah, I need a rethink. Springs.
Maybe they're just flying, like they don't need the springs anymore. They're just like above, just more.
Yeah. That sounds pretty cool, and the visuals definitely fits. Thank you. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, for the upgrade, is it still a common, or is that now moving into like the rare?
I believe it's still common.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a common stack.
Yeah, maybe I'll just add like they'll get cropped off like in the 2 empty gaps, like the corners. You know, like they're like here. And you don't see those very much.
Yeah.
It's like confetti.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to overcome.
Okay, so I have a noise as a uniform. Now I need to... What?
So I'm new here. May I ask what the final product will be when all the coding and images are done? Is it trailer time?
Oh my god, it's trailer time?
Do you want to see a trailer?
If you want to see what our game's about, here you go. We'll see in a bit.
boom.
There you have it. That's the game.
Bada bing, bada boom.
So yeah, we're working on a zombie curing roguelike, as you saw there. The twist being you don't kill any enemies, you cure the zombies back, turn them back into humans, and then rescue them.
Indeed.
Great work on the trailer. Thank you so much. It's a recent addition to our Steam page and our stream here. It's been live for what, 2 weeks? Something like that?
Yeah,
3
a
weeks?
couple weeks.
I don't know. Time is weird. Yeah, we've been working to get to a point where we could make a trailer for months now, and finally we got it, which feels really good. Okay. So, I have a noise.
Yeah, the noise.
Now I need to... I'm assuming changed the vertex. That's the shape. Fragment is the color. That's what I understand. Like mesh shape, and then what color is it rendering? So we need to
Oh, Sash, you were asking, aren't card decorations automatic based on rarity? The based on rarity is the whether the cards or not like kind of break out of the frame of the card. So like with common cards, they all get cropped inside of the card, and then rare cards can sometimes kind of break out. You have elements that kind of break out of the frame or not, and then the legendary ones always like kind of break out. Whoa!
I think we have an example of that here. Yeah. So these are our 3 rarities. The card itself changes, of course, and then the art gets more elaborate in breaking out of the card as you go up in rarities. This one, the portal specifically, is not breaking out, but some rares do break out. Okay, so there's a vertex thing. What happens here if I do this?
I'm gonna feed the makuks. So she...
It doesn't like it.
Come on, Maka.
Invalid argument. Oh, this is a vector. Vertex is a vector. I'm just trying to understand what this does. So if I do 0, 0, 0, it disappears. If I do 1, 1, what is that? I don't know what any of this means. What's the vertex? Godot shader vertex. Vertex displacement with shaders. Why is this not using my dark mode? Oh, this is 3.0. Whoop. Whoop. Vertex. vertex processor. That's what I'm in. Yep. I kind of just want to know what a vertex is. Is there a documentation for that? Vertex processor. Hey, bot. How do you do it, bot? How do you always emerge when shaders come into play? That will set all vertices to the same point so the mesh disappears. Right. Right, they're all on 1 point. I'm setting them all to 1 point. 8 bits a byte. Hello, hello. Hope you had a great stream. Welcome in. How's it going, nerds? I listen for signs of distress.
Not the signs of distress.
So, let's see. I'll try what you suggest here.
Amazing.
Versus a point in the mesh. Yeah, yeah. So the vertex runs per vertice. I'm not sure. Okay. So now we're not setting it to something. We are... I love that. I don't know what that is, but I like it. Because now we're no longer setting it, we're adding to it. So it creates the... It's taking the existing vertex information and then changing it over time. And then the sin function or sine function makes it oscillate.
Sin sine.
That makes sense. So that means that I need to add to it based on my texture value, which I guess it's from 0 to 1 or something like that, from like white to black. So I need to sample the texture, which I think I had in one of these tabs. Yeah, texture function. This one's taking... Wait.
Oh my days, Maka.
That's correct. Godot shader, sample texture. I always have this as well, where like I find that the Godot documentation is really good, but then I try and look for shader related stuff, and suddenly it's not good anymore. You know, like I can't hover over methods and get more information. Like I get nothing. That's kind of frustrating.
Oh my God.
Stream was good. Just work on some transparency on the player in the RPG game where you can see through object blocking your sight. Nice. Got some progress in. Good stuff. Rocky Mullet, hello.
Hello.
So this says UV. Is it something like this? Is that what's happening, or? We did something. Whoa. Shaders. Am I right? Oh. Oh. We're getting somewhere. Bold. Oh. Oh! Oh! We're doing it!
You're doing the thing!
We're doing it!
He's doing the thing!
Look at it go! Hold. What if I... What does this do? Don't ask me what I'm doing. I'm just changing the number and seeing what happens. Okay, that just makes it bigger. That makes sense. I wanted to... Is this what I wanted to do?
Hi, Marco.
I don't think so. I wanted to make the ridges and stuff bigger.
Bigger, better, stronger.
So, like, this is from 0 to 1. I don't know that. I don't know that that's the case. But probably. But what if I wanted it to be instead from 0 to 2? Shouldn't this work? Why doesn't this work? It's just making it bigger in general. It's not even shaders, it's just my math. Multiplying the vertex by a value from 0 to 1. And I'm just trying to make that number bigger, but it's making all the numbers bigger. Therefore, it just makes the whole thing bigger. That's not what I want. I could map 0 to 1 to something else. Like a lerp situation. Shader lerp. Interpolation. Mix. Mix from 0 to 2 by the noise value. I don't know if that's doing what I want. Thank you for the lurk, 8-bit. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate you. Hope all is well.
Yeah.
You can try things like pow. Or things like pow pow. Godot shader pow. I'm assuming that's a math function. Power. So value to the power x to the power of y. So pow noise value something. I don't understand the math, so Ideally, I would have this as a uniform, like uniform, float, displacement, strength. Can I have a default here? I misspelled strength. I misspelled strength again. So we have displacement, strength. And now I could at least play with it in here. Yeah, so that's just scaling it up and down, which we don't want. Are you trying to make it spiky or more cloud-like? Well, I was trying to make it like the noise is, let's say, is from 0 to 1, right? The noise texture is from 0 to 1. The R value. And I was trying to make it go from 0, let's say from 0 to 2, so that the highest point is higher, but the lowest point is still same. That makes sense. Yeah, trying to make it more spiky, I guess. Or control the level of spikiness.
One does not simply control the spikiness.
Also, what's a normal? What's the normal? Is this... There's a normal here. The thing you did before was also a normal, right? The thing you did before, you did normal times something. Which in this case breaks everything. The normal is the direction pointing out of the surface. Which is why you did plus. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. So what happens if I do noise value plus, sorry, times strength? I mean, that's something. I could also mess with the noise itself. Noise type. Perlin. Why is there a big old spike in there? What is that? Vertex plus normal times something, yeah. Which means it's adding... It's moving the vertex in the direction of the normal. That makes sense. Simplex, simplex, smooth. There is a seam. Ah, there's a thing for that, right? Seamless. Maybe that didn't work. Explosion. How's it go, TK? That's funky, isn't it? Fortunately, you can't map a 2D plane to a sphere without distortion. So I would have no way of making it seamless. Normal solution is generate 3D noise and sample it using the local vertex position instead of UV. A 3D noise. Which is something... Would that be just like math noise? Or would that be a resource? That's something else. I probably don't want to get into that. I'm gonna break my already broken brain. Right, I'm just gonna try this. Copy dust particles. Paste. No. Where am I? What did I copy? I copied the material. Okay. I mean, that already looks better, I would say. Usually generated externally, I see. You could try inverse lerp value. This should normalize between 0 and 1, then remap between 0 and strength. I'm not sure that exists. Inverse lerp. In the shader function anyway. Wait, I saw that. Lies. Spec 3. Looking at what Claude spit out here. Normal. It says to do this. Oh no, it's doing some crazy stuff. This is what Claude spit out. Use the vertex normal. Yep. Which we were already doing, to sample noise. This avoids seams you'd get from using UVs on a sphere. Says you. Not doing anything. Good job. Oh no, it's doing more. Noise scale, what is that?
She'll still get pinching. Tell her to do better.
Is the thing is like I'm not learning anything, am I? Because I don't know what the heck it's doing. So simple spherical mapping. Yeah, that looks real simple. So it gave me this. Noise scale. Use here. And then here we have noise value times strength. So we have, it just broke everything. I broke it. This UV thing is not. It's not doing anything. Well, I'm sure it's doing something, but I don't know what, so rip. Revert. Hello?
Hello.
Not doing anything anymore. What did I do? What?
Up, up, up.
I guess it just wasn't updating the particles. I'm not sure. Not sure what happened there.
Bum, bum.
What would happen if we added a next pass with a standard material? What's that thing to make the shadows? They call it a toon shader. Do I have that? Toon. No. it like makes the shadows less soft. Where have I seen that? Shading. Tune. I don't think these are updating. Particles aren't updating in real time. Do. Okay. We need to do the rotation. Passes are not affected by the previous passes, so distorting the vertex in pass 1 doesn't affect the vertex in pass 2. You need to duplicate the vertex distortion logic. Pass 2, what I was trying to do is change the color, right? So it would be fragment only. Would it not work? Like if on the second pass I was to change the color, it doesn't work. It just doesn't do anything. Yep.
Ew.
They're being rendered inside the distorted ones. The distortion always makes the surface bigger. Huh, interesting. All right, well, I'll get back to that. We need to position, rotation. We're gonna do this again. They do have those spikes on the poles still. We might want to resolve that at some point, but for now, that's not bad.
Dude, that's pretty good.
Maybe we reduce the lifetime a smidge. It's a bit more chaotic. I'm gonna put all of these in a particle something something. No, I think I did make a particles node 3D, put them all in there, access as unique name, grab that, then we'll do clear animation start, which will do particle helper, enable group, particles. Then let's do var translate tween of type tween. This will say if we don't need to do that. Translate tween equals create tween. You can convert the toon material to a shader and then copy the fragment light logic to the distorting one. It's a handy way to see what the default materials do. Oh, you can convert a material to just like a shader file. That's a thing. I didn't even know you could do that. That's pretty cool. Shader material, shading, toon. I don't really know. Wait, maybe I should test that first, right? Mesh, sphere, material, standard material, shading. Look at it here. So this is normal. If we do toon, I don't know what I was expecting, but it ain't this. Godot toon shader. Oh, right. Maybe that's something to do with the light as well. Oh, but I'm not touching that. Like, this is what I want. Banded lighting. Ultimate toon shader. From Binbun. I have this. Hold up. Hold up.
Hold up.
I bought the Binbun pack. See if I can find it here. Where would I have saved that? VFX. Binbun. Tune. What the heck? Yeah, are you ringing the doorbell? What's happening? Tune.
Have we got a maca treat? Oh my god. Oh, she's up in her tower.
Perchance crossed out.
Let me go grab some treats. There we go. My gosh, she's like ready.
Okay. So what happens if I do this? Dither. Quite interesting. Nom nom nom. We're good. Maka just made my day. Thank you for the treats.
Nice.
Your home stuff, nice.
Just in time for some maca treats.
Look at all those rockets.
Not crazy.
Amazing. This game's going to look insane with a bunch of upgrade art.
Yeah.
Looks great. Okay, so I'm going to try to modify this toon shader thingy majiggy with the vertexing. Which I'm sure is going to go horribly. If I do this, and then I do this, I don't know what this node position is. I need to make unique. Wait, what did I do? Oh, I put it in a group or something. Group shader dot displacement. There we go. Can I do something like if noise texture? That is not how this language works. Can you do ifs?
And bugs?
Expected a Boolean right. So what would the default be? There a null? What's the default of a uniform? A non-defined uniform. If in what? If what?
Huh?
Huh? If in the shading language. Godot shader test for missing uniform. I could do, instead of doing that, I could do a uniform bool displace equals false. Right? And then if displace do the thing. So if I'm here, if I click this, okay, then I would do noise texture displace, okay, noise, fast noise, frequency, low frequency, something like that with a little spike, which just makes it fun, you know. Then albedo white, light, shadow tint, none. Steps, stepped. 2. Smoothness. That's pretty cool. When people are good at making shaders, they make some crazy stuff. Okay. Interesting. I wanted to make it so that the shadow doesn't go as far up here. Like all of this texturing would just be lower down. You'd think that's something to do with the light, but I don't know about that. Depth. Godot. Maybe that's to do with the... No, it's not. Pattern. I don't know. I don't know how to change that. Anyways, what would it look like if we came in here and we said paste? Nope. Copy. Paste. Uh-huh. 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 Ooh, those spikes. I'm gonna need to fix those spikes. They are very visible.
No. Only a little.
That's looking pretty cool though. A little half tone.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bin Bun, for the awesome resources.
Can you make that in like the middle gray softer? Or like the edge, can you change the softness or hardness of the edge?
Believe I can.
I'm curious to see if you could do a fully hard edge since all of our stuff is shaded like there's no soft feathering. Yeah, so like that, and then color is just less dark.
Yeah. And then the pattern. Make it more visible.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. Progress, yay!
Progress! Woo!
Ow. My butt. I need to get up. Been sitting for too long. All right. Translate tween. Translate. Nope. What am I doing? Tween property. We got there. On the rubble visuals, we're going to do global. No, position Y. Oh, sunrise. Old. Probably in similar age though. I am 32 years of age, but I am probably worse, physically worse than the average human being.
Bean.
Due to being sat at my desk for the last 20 years.
Happens.
Okay, so say we do that, then we do clear animation start. We enable group. Then we do translate tween finished. We're going to await that and then do particle helper disable group. And then for the sake of testing, I'm going to remove this. And I'm going to remove this. Let's see what's up. 33, there you go. Okay. Quick restart. Obviously need to disable them from the start. But also, the shader does not appear to be working.
Ew.
Why is that? What did I do? It's working in this scene, but it's not working in this scene.
You maybe have full of fun.
Huh? If I just copy this and pasted it in the lab, it does not work. If I went somewhere else, pasted it in here, it does not work. Let me try if I go in here and I save this material. So I go save as. We could still save it under oh, this is a material. Presets. Dust or dust cloud stylized. Does that help? No. That makes no sense to me. New 3D scene, paste, works. What if I had a world environment? It's the only thing. Nope. Well, maybe. New environment. If I delete this, go into the lab, copy world environment, paste. It works. Why is it not working in there? How about a good old off and on again? Nope. What?
Light?
No, light seems to be working. And it's affecting it as well.
Well, like in the thing, do you not have baked lightings?
Nope. Seems like the material just isn't there. Kind of weird. Okay. Unexpected setback here. Oops.
Small game dev update. I had to look hard at the scope, plan for the first playtest, and got like 50% of it, and focus on the things that's actually important for the playtest, and that is the personal mechanic. Yeah, that is a lot. So you're basically cutting it in half for this playtest. I guess it's good if you know. You can keep you can keep it achievable. And the point of the playtest is to get, feedback that's going to be the most useful and like critical for you at that time. So yeah, you don't make the deadline. It's tricky when you want to do so much, but there's only a finite amount of time.
It's working in the city map.
Fortune Gods asks if you have a post process that could be.
Yes. Well, the only thing I have is the world environment. I don't have anything else. But why would it work on this map? You know what? I'm just going to do a good old reload. And it's totally just going to fix itself. And it's going to be awesome. Playtest is for research and train designer. I was building modular train stations. What was I thinking? Yeah, it's good. It's good to focus back up on the task at hand. Dang it, it didn't fix it. What? Come on, man. What do you mean?
Have you like closed Godot altogether?
If I made children editable here, I could look into the material and see that the material is correct. Wait. No, it's definitely not. It's not shading at all, right? It's unshaded. But the material is here. That's fine. If I added a mesh instance, made that a sphere, and then gave it the same material, it does not work. But if I add it in here, it does work. Well, damn. Planning to playtest live on stream tomorrow. Do you mean our game? Or you're running a playtest? Exciting either way. Your game. Oh, awesome. Looking forward to that, Bob. Do you have a time and a time zone so that I could try to be there, watch it live?
Oh, at 10 morning time. Gotta get up early.
I will definitely be there.
We'll try to have some breakfast with you.
Just adding a reminder so I don't forget. Also going to be interested to see the playtest version, which is now, I don't know, a month, 2 months old.
Yeah.
And kind of see what is it that we changed. Which is not a ton, but like the entire lake will still be the old lake.
It will be the old lake, yeah.
Could I send the current version? Probably not. It's probably...
You don't think it's playable?
Is there anything broken with it? Maybe not. Could maybe send Bob the current version. Why not, right?
Bob with the exclusive latest.
Exclusive. Alert. Starts at 10 a.m. Boom.
Bada boom, bada beam.
I don't understand why the shader is breaking. That is very sad to me. I don't get it.
I feel like it has to be something really simple. That's like hidden, something that you have to fix.
It's working on the city map, which makes it even weirder, you know? Like, what if I took all of this? Oh, goodbye. Oh, look at that. Working. Working. Broken. Working. Okay. What would happen if I moved it into the shadow? Oh, look at that. Oh.
So it is lighting.
It is lighting. It's not the directional lighting, like the global lighting. It's something to do with these guys, I think. It's like getting rid of all the shadows type of thing. Well.
Ew.
I don't know what to make of that.
What version of Godot are you on?
I'm on 4.7. Still need to download that patch. I don't know that this necessarily is a bug. But I could look at the patch.
Are you gonna go for much longer? I think.
No, not necessarily. Happy to pause now if you want.
Oh, just because if I don't want to just sit here doing nothing. Took another half.
Yeah, I'm happy to keep going. You are.
Yeah. I feel like I thought we were gonna cut it for a while, and I've just been like, okay, I'm sure he'll be done in 10 more minutes, and it's been like an hour, and I'm just not doing.
But you want to keep going, or I mean, we done our 3 hours, so we earned our snack time.
Yeah, you just seem in the middle of.
Well, right now I'm in the middle of pain.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of pain.
Yeah.
Can you make it ignore light and put a directional light to it? That sounds possible. Can I personally do it with my current knowledge at this time? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything on the patch there that makes a difference, but we could try if we did a new scene again and we pulled in this mesh. We can see it's loading correctly. It has a weird, like it's glowing. I need to fix that too. If I pull a directional light in. No, that's not what I want at all. I want an omni light. Look at that.
Do you have one? Don't you have one of those in the middle of the lab?
I have tons.
Is
All the light sources are.
So is that what's killing it?
Yeah. Pretty interesting there.
Bot says it looks like the shader doesn't handle attenuation correctly. Artifacts.
Sounds very fun. Sounds like a fun time for me, for future me. Playing around with values, see if anything changes, but it doesn't. Yeah, it's just... It handles the directional light just fine, but... Omnilight spotlights seem to break it. Well, if I could... Let's see if I can fix this. It's like glowing. I don't know if you can see, but it's like full on. It looks like it's emitting light. That's weird. I wish it didn't do that. Why is it doing that? Oh, looks like it's this rim. I'll just turn that off for now. Yeah, okay. Fine. Well, I'll need to figure out what I'm gonna do with that. Sounds like fun. Okay. Up. Oh crap. I didn't even notice these ones are working. Anything in shadow is working. Oh well. I'll keep iterating. Snack time better than broken shader time, absolutely. I'll have to see about that, but I highly doubt I'm gonna be able to debug the shader that I don't own. Well, we'll see. We shall see. For now, snack time.
Where are we gonna go?
I see red cabin. I click red cabin.
Well, let's go.
Even this.
That is how it works. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today, nerds. Appreciate ya.
We'll be back on Tuesday with find out if a fixed shader or a still broken shader.
Probably gonna be no shader.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
No shader. Ethan on YouTube says, hi, guys, love to see the progress. I was wondering if you were using any AI for the coding. I'm trying to find a good balance, as with none, I feel like I am behind the other people using it.
Yeah, I don't use it extensively, but whenever I'm jumping into complex math, like vector math, shader coding, that type of thing, I definitely use AI to, you know, to help me navigate these things that I have zero knowledge about. You know, I try my best to make sure, especially when I'm using AI generated code, I try to tell it to comment on pretty much every line of code so I can understand what is it that I'm using. But yeah, with things I struggle with, I definitely use AI for backup. 100%.
Yeah, so kind of like bot saying, have it explain stuff more than write it for it.
Yeah.
Fine. Also, Fauji, welcome. Thank you for the fart. Late to arrive, but here's the parting shot. Thank you for coming in, and glad we got to say hello. Yeah, we're going over to Red Cabin Games, and we're gonna have a snack, and then we'll see you guys next time.
All right, have a wonderful weekend, nerds. You guys are the best.
Bye.
Bye.
For the snacks.
UI half and UI full. Hey, two nerdy nerds, welcome in. How are you guys doing? Thank you for the raid. Wait, did I get double? What happened with the... Oh no, that is my raid message. It was just very delayed.